Happy Monday the 13th, everybody. It is almost noon Eastern time in North Carolina. Hope everyone's having a wonderful time. Hope everybody is enjoying this week. This has been a very, very fun week for me for playing Marvel Snap. I think like 93. I got up to 96 and then I wasn't paying attention. I took two massive 8-cube losses. Very silly. And what are you going to do, right? But hope you're all enjoying this week. Tomorrow is a big patch that's coming up. First patch of 2025. The reason I think this is going to be one of the most important patches in Marvel Snap's existence is Second Dinner has come out with a lot of, hey, look, we know we're in a bad position. We really need to fix a lot of things. And these things were coming out, or these notices were coming out in November and December. So everybody has their eyes right here on this January patch. And I know some things said like first quarter, but I think they're really going to push for things to happen in this patch because they really need to. This is going to be a make or break patch, I think, for so many people. What's a patch versus an OTA? Patches are a bigger thing for the game. Patches can include game changes, like new game modes, series drops, card balancing, card reworks, and these happen once a month. OTA, over-the-air ones, this was a feature that Second Dinner came out with that they were able to improve upon even more, but originally, and what they try to keep it to, is they're able to change the numbers on cards. So why is this important to know? Because this is a very interesting week where we have a patch on the 14th and then an OTA on the 16th. This schedule was announced on their official Discord on January 4th, I think. So we're going to, and this may change in the future, but what's not going to change is this 14th and 16th patch OTA combo. Unless something absolutely crazy happens and they need to stop the OTA, this is going to be important too when the patch comes out. If people are saying, well, how come there really weren't a lot of balance changes? How come a lot of the cards are still the same? I think those are going to be pushed to the 16th because they want to have a bigger one on the 14th, a bigger patch. And you don't want to release kind of too much stuff at once in case something breaks. This way they'll have like a day to really go through everything and fix what is broken with the patch. So things that will definitely happen tomorrow. Collector's tokens for duplicates are increased to 2,000, up from 1,000 on the Spotlight caches. They're also doubling the drop rate of Series 3 cards in the Collector's Reserves from 2 out of 9 to 4 out of every 9. This is an answer from Griffin, where this is touching upon the 2,000 tokens. The guy is pretty much asking, the update is happening tomorrow on the 14th. There's usually a small window when the patch happens to the rollover. Will we be able to get these 2,000 tokens on the Victoria Hand Spotlight week? And Griffin says, yes. If you have to update your client so that you have the latest patch information, which will include the 2,000 collector's tokens. And then if you use a Spotlight key after the patch where Victoria Hand is there, as long as you updated it, if you get a duplicate, you will get the 2,000 collector's tokens. So if you haven't gotten Victoria Hand yet, by this time, do not get her. Do not spend your Spotlight keys on her. If that's how you're planning on doing it, wait until the patch tomorrow, set an alarm, set a reminder, because you're only going to have like an hour or two to get this done. And personally, I think it's worth it. What will definitely not happen is a character mastery. That is not happening. They announced that is getting pushed back to February because they want to make sure it's perfect. It seems like it is a major feature. So if the patch on next month is like just character mastery, I get it. All right. Push it back that month. Almost if it goes to March, maybe. But I'm so excited for this. But it's not going to happen tomorrow. Super sad. Now, this is what I'm hoping is going to happen. Number one, new playing boards. We're all sick of this background. I should probably go on Reddit and try to find fan-made backgrounds for Marvel Snap and just like put the username in the corner because like I love the colors of this. I think it's great. It's actually really good for presentations because you have this nice just dark space right in the middle. But when I'm playing the game, like for Pokemon Pocket, I have like 4 different boards and it changes on my turn. So what the heck, Second Dinner? Come on. Adding new search features like Activate. If you go to here, also, I just love how giant these cards are. You can make them, this is the default setting. Then you make them really tiny like this. So right here, there's no Activate, and there's also no innate ability. That would be something like Echo, where this doesn't show up for, this would show up for ongoing if you search, but she's not an ongoing card. She just has ongoing in her text. Similar to Craven, whose ability isn't an on-reveal, activate, or ongoing ability, but will show up if you say move, because he's a move card. But there's nothing for activate, there's nothing for innate abilities. I would also be able to love to search for types of variants, like the rarity. I would love to see if it's a spotlight variant, if it's a bundle variant, a rare, super rare, common, or base, right? I would love just some more search options just to have for collection reasons, just to look at it, right? Back to here. Okay. Updates to Ultimate variants. I'm still, a long time ago, in their Second Dinner's roadmaps, they said they wanted to do more with Ultimate cards. They wanted to add more visual effects, really special things that happen only when you play like the Ultimate Venom or the Ultimate Nimrod, the Ultimate Ebony Maw, whatever. But they haven't done anything with Ultimate variants just yet. It's weird that you don't even get a avatar for the Ultimate variant when you get it. That is kind of weird. They have it for spotlights, so why not for like an Ultimate variant, add the avatar, maybe just like the spotlight ones, a special border that's different than the spotlight variants, and then honestly, 155 boosters. That actually would be really cool. For Ultimate variants or Spotlight variants, you get one of those, 155 boosters included with it. Changes to Infinity Conquest. Marvel Snap is supposed to be a game that you play in a Snap, right? And Infinity Conquest is so long and it's brutal. What makes it worse is for collector's reserves, you can get gold keys in them, and the fact that you can get so many gold keys, I have a lot of just unopened caches right now. Let's go. I have 113 collector's reserves that I do not have open. And the reason I do not have them open is because I do not want to get gold keys. That's it. That's the main reason why. I will let my wife sometimes open them, and then once I get to like 10 keys, I will say, that's it, stop, and I will not open anything else for the rest of the season. So it sucks. It really does. It's also so long. Proving Grounds is, I would also love a change to Proving Grounds. Where Proving Grounds, I think, should be changed to just like a 2 out of 3. That's it. But Proving Grounds is 1 battle, Silver is 2, Gold is 3, and then Infinity is 5, or Infinite is 5. Just make it 4. Just make it 4. All right? That's it. Series drop. I'm really hoping there's a series drop tomorrow. I've already made my conspiracy video that since Second Dinner has never had a Series 4 or 5 card as a season pass variant, that Dakin is in there, that Dakin is going to be dropped down to Series 3 this month. I'm conspiracizing that there will be a series drop tomorrow. New Cosmo variant. We're going to wait on the last page. We all know what it is, but I want to look at it anyway because it's so beautiful. Spotlight keys to happen quicker. Can they come out every like 90 instead of 120? I think more than that would hurt the value of them a little bit too much, but if they show up every 90, I think that would be fantastic. Fixing the steal mechanic. This is something that, it's not really, I hope it will happen. I mean, I do. There was an answer on the Discord where Glenn came out and said that there is a problem with Scream and Luke Cage. I did a video saying that I was wrong about the way that Scream and Luke Cage would have interacted, but there has been quite a bit of questions and activity from Glenn talking about the steal mechanic, saying that Luke Cage isn't the problem, that Scream is the problem. Also relating that to Groot, Rocket and Groot, where I haven't tried this yet, but apparently if you have Luke Cage out and your opponent has Rocket and Groot out, and you play a card on the Rocket and Groot location, Rocket and Groot do not gain any power, while Scream does gain power. So they said Scream is the problem, not Rocket and Groot. We'll see what happens with that. Okay. Cards that may change. Scream, for the reasons I just said. Bruce Banner, because he sucks. Red Guardian, because he's being used a bunch. And by Red Guardian, I think... Oh, easy, Jamie. She's almost knocking down my garbage. I think he might get changed to a 3-2. That's it. Nocturne, I would like to see her go back to a 3-5. I think she was wonderful being the combination where the child of Scarlet Witch and Nightcrawler, where you take both their abilities and both their powers and both their costs and you add them together and you get Nocturne. It was kind of perfect, and now it's just not there. So whatever. Doom 2099, the change I could possibly see with that is instead of being a 4-2, him being a 4-1. Mantis, because she has this beautiful variant out right now, and they just can't find a good place for Mantis to be, that she's actually being used. Probably want to have a little bit of change to Mantis. Lizard, I mean, if you guys listen to the Snapchat with Cozy and Alex, they bitch about Lizard on a weekly basis, where he's just terrible. He's one of the worst 2-drops. He used to be the best 2-drop. And he is just power scaled out or power crept out. Nobody uses him, really. It's just, or very few people use him, only for like specific decks. It's not that great. Cards that I would like to change. Annihilus. I think Annihilus should get more power. Go back up to a 5-7 or maybe a 5-8. Nocturne, I just said I want her to change. Loki, I think, could use a little bit of a power increase. If you're playing it in ranked, you don't really know what deck your opponent has. And so you're slowly trying to figure that out if you do get Loki on turn 2. So you're making this sacrifice while, yes, the cards are going to be reduced in cost, but I think he would be better if he was like a 2-3, right? To make up for that risk that you're doing. Dr. Octopus, can we please get old? Can we please get old Dr. Octopus back? Arishem changed. The reason why Doc Ock changed was because of Arishem. I miss old Dr. Octopus. It's such a giant risk. Give me my 5-10 risky boy that makes me lose 75% of the games that I play him on. I miss him. Rhino. Can we give him a little bit of more power? Make him a 3-4. War Machine. You guys have heard me bitch about War Machine before if you've watched my previous videos. I still don't think he's working right. He should only affect the locations abilities. He shouldn't affect Infinite. He shouldn't affect Ebony Maw, because it just doesn't sound right. It's like nothing should stop you from playing these cards. So if Sanctum Sanctorum is out, that's not going to stop you from playing a card there, right? So just play it there. I'm really frustrated at it. That's it for him. Magic, make her a 3-3. The 7 turns makes a benefit for everybody. Just give her that one little boost of power. Same thing with Jean Grey. She went from a 3-3, which was terrible, to a 3-4, which is better. But she really should be a 3-5 to me. You're forcing your opponent to play cards there, which could be very good, which could be very bad. With what she is, I think just like one more little boost of power would be fantastic for her. Lastly, this is the Cosmo variant I would like to be made. Jameson agrees with me. Because she is a perfect girl and she looks very beautiful in that. This was a much longer video than I wanted it to be. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. I still have to read the rest of the comments from the previous video. I'm sorry about that. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Fingers crossed for the patch. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys after the patch.